LBW for 3.
Hulk Hogan, Steve Austin, Deion.
Little bit. Next step. Little bit. Middle.
In doing all kinds of trouble here, 29 for 4. On a morning when England's bowlers have found some movement from the Lord's pitch, Deepti Sharma joins Mandana, who is 16 from 32. She's done all the run scoring as far as India are concerned, but has watched 4 wickets fall. This, the last of them, a very good review.
Yeah, and that will give Amy Jones a bit of confidence as well. They did it just a few seconds left on the clock, and sometimes just to go through that process of having that confidence of knowing you got that review right just gives you a little boost. You can see in the huddle how much that means to them.
It was funny when she finally called the review. It was almost with a shrug of the shoulders, as if to say, well, why not? I don't really know, but why not? And it proved to be a very good call. Nine gone, 29 for 4.
In the city of brotherly love, the home of extreme, we'll let the carnage do all the talking.
Yeah, I mean, there's a number of issues there, aren't they? Tough because it wouldn't have been accepted. This is the this is the review. Well, I don't really know, but we'll have a go. So it wouldn't have been expected, and obviously wicket keeping as well. That's not straightforward. Leading edge will spoon just wide of mid-on. So absolutely good on Amy Jones for having a go, and as a player you learn from all the new experiences that come your way. You learn as a cricketer, as a tactician, but also how to manage people, how to lead people, and you learn and grow as a cricketer along the way.
I think what it has highlighted, though, is the need for more leaders outside of actually having the title captain or vice captain, and we've seen a lot more from Sophie Eccleston in terms of her contributions to having chats with the bowlers on the pitch, setting fields, and that's one of the things I'd like to see more of from this England team, is more leaders.
That's a good point, and it's not just limited to the women's team at the moment. If Ben Stokes was removed from England's Test team, where would they go? Would they go back to Joe Root? Would they give it a player like Broad, who's not going to be around for a long time? I think any good team has half an eye on the future of who are the leaders of the future. How do we encourage players in the current setup to grow their leadership potential? Good, very good from Kate Cross.
And I think sometimes people surprise you. I think it's very easy to put someone in a box and say, no, they're not captain material. Whereas sometimes you just have to give them an opportunity. Charlie Dean, for example, she captained in the 100 because Heather Knight wasn't available. I don't think Beth Mooney wanted to do it, and suddenly she got that opportunity. And I not necessarily look at her and think, yep, next England captain, but she's just had a great experience and would have learnt so much from that.
I think that's absolutely right. I couldn't agree with you more. Somebody in our comments about actually Nasser, who proved to be a very good England captain, but before he was given that job there would have been many people say no, absolutely no way. But you're right, people do surprise you. It's not always the obvious candidates who should be given a chance to lead. So for the left-handed Deepti Sharma with that slope and the way Kate Cross has been bowling, a second slip comes in. Slightly over pitch to finish the 10th over, 32 for 4.
साम दाम दंड भेद कोई नीति नहीं अपनाएंगे। ये चीज तुम लोग दिल और दिमाग में फिट कर लो। सर जोरदार T20 action from down under. West Indies tour of Australia और England tour of Australia. कहाँ?
Burma, Bhatia, Harmanpreet Kaur. First time she'd been out this series, and then Freya Davies got in. At the end of the power play signalled by Anna Harris. It'll be a massive box tip, I think, for England following their most recent bowling performance. Managed to find those lines and lengths again. Use the slope here at Lord's really well.
Freya Kemp will replace